welcome to my channel. It's your girl Angel. How you guys doing this afternoon? And today I'm doing something different on my channel, something I've never done before, and that is I am doing a thrift haul of books. Yes, books. Can you believe that? Your girl knows how to read. Frightening, isn't it? Just playing. Anyway, I have been on this mission, like I have said on my vlogs before, that I am wanting to get off the TV, trying to get off the iPad and being on YouTube, scrolling videos all day, and start to read. I have always been an avid reader as a kid, and even as an adult. But as an adult, life happens, and you push books to the side, and get caught up and involved in other things. That being said, I really wanted to get back to my roots and to who I am as an avid reader. So that being said, I decided that I was going to go and buy myself a couple of books. I do have books, and if you've seen my vlogs before, you would have seen my bedroom, and you know that there's books everywhere and throughout my bedroom. So I just decided today that I was going to take myself to the thrift store and go see if I can find me some great books to read. I actually do have some books I do have a couple of books on Audible, and I have been listening to them, so those are great. I really love listening to Audible. It's a really great soothing way to relax and just unwind in the evening. So anyway, let's get started with this thrift book haul. Okay, so these are some books here that I found today, and mind you, this was at the Goodwill today, and they had a thing going on today. I don't know if it's all the time, but when you go thrift shopping for books, some books are usually, depending on what thrift stores you go to, or Goodwills, or Salvation Armies, or whatever, books range from different prices sometimes. Some I've gotten for 99 cents, some I've gotten for 79 cents, some I've gotten for $1.99 up to $4.99. It's just depending on the thrift store, Goodwill, Salvation Army, etc., etc., etc. It really does depend on what location you're going to. Even used bookstores. I have gone to a couple of used bookstores. I am a fan of Beer's bookstore up in Sacramento. It's one of my favorite places, and actually that was probably, I was out there for like about 4 years, and in that time that's probably one of the places I actually accumulated a lot of my books. But anyway, so let's get back into this haul. Pricing again it does vary. But today when I was at this one, I was actually at in a legit Goodwill, and they were having them for $3 for $1. Yes. So I took me and my $3, because literally that's how much I had. I was praying that I could find a couple of books, maybe one or two, and in my purse, because literally that's all I had in my wallet was $3. So when they told me that books were $3 for $1, your girl was gonna go cray cray. So I ended up picking up 4 out of the 7 in this series. They didn't have the other 3, but I did find 4 in this series, and these are the Chronicles of Narnia. As you know, you probably grew up on these as a kid in school, and I love them. The thing is that I only read The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe when I was in school. I don't remember what grade I was when I read this, but I did read it when I was in school, and it was so long ago. Anyway, so I ended up picking up this one. I also ended up picking up the silver chair. It did have some slight damage, like a little mouse got a little hungry to it, but that's okay. It's overall, it has nothing to do with the words and anything else. I don't care. It's not going to bother me none. It's a used book, and I could probably pass these on later on to some of my nieces. I also picked up The Magician's Nephew and The Last Battle. So I ended up getting those. Again, these are 4 out of the 7 in that series. I do need the other 3. I can always check these out on eBay and see if I can find the other 3. And I could probably get them at a really great deal and a great bargain. So eBay is also another place you should be able to check to find great deals on books, especially on a lot of new releases. You could probably find a great deal there. Okay, the other book that I picked up was this book that I actually did see one time when I was in Barnes & Noble's ages ago, and it really intrigued me, but I didn't buy it. But I actually found it there at the Goodwill, and it is Ghost Girl. I think this is probably like a preteen, book. I haven't really I have not read anything about it. I haven't read the back or the inside or anything. But what caught my interest when I remember seeing it at Barnes & Noble's was the cover. It's this black cover. It has this coffin. It has this silver gilded pages. I remember just thinking, wow, it's such a pretty book. Again, I have no idea what it's about. I've never read it, but I'm looking forward to reading it. And again, I'm sure if it doesn't pique my interest, I'll probably just pass it on. I do donate books back to the community, or I end up giving them to family members who have kids or who are interested in reading a book that I am no longer reading or having interest in. So that's something I do. Okay, this other book is a book that I picked up because I have the second part of the series, and I really wanted to read it, but when the hype was all about it, I was like, I'm not really interested. But I did see the movies, and I like the movies, so I figured I would love to read the books, which I got this one. It's the 50 Shades of Grey, and I do have the second part of this book, and I think I just need the third part for to finish off the series. But overall, I was like, wow, okay, because I was like, I need to find the first one, so that way I can start reading this series. I don't read hella fast. Well, I do read kind of fast, but I do go, like, when I'm reading, like, I'll read like 3-4 pages, 3-4 pages, 3-4 pages. That's pretty much how I read. So I don't expect to finish any of these books anytime soon, but it's okay. Like I said, I'm trying to incorporate books into my life, and if I have books that are around me that I'm inspired to want to read, I will read more. So, of course, this is one of the books that I've been wanting to read, and so that's that. Now, the other book that I picked up today was a book, again, I started reading this series out of order, which is fine. I don't care. Because these series can be picked up in between any of them. It doesn't matter. But this is the Cassandra Clare series, The Mortal Instruments. So this is part 1 of 3 books right now. So this is City of Glass, and City of Glass still has 2 other books ahead of it, which I did order off of eBay. I paid under $5 for each one of them. So I will also be adding City of Bones and City of Ashes to my collection of this one. The one on Audible that I'm reading is Lady Midnight and the Dark Artifacts, and that is like literally down the list of the series of the books that I'm planning on reading from Cassandra Clare. I read, like I said, I'm in the middle of the audiobook of Lady Midnight, and I love it, and that made me like want to pick up the other series of this series. It made me really want to get it. So I ended it up like ordering the first 2 books off of eBay. I did pick this one there up at the thrift store. Super excited. I was like, wow, can't believe I actually found a Cassandra Clare book there, because that's what I was really on a mission to look for, were some of these books. And that being said, I had ordered a book off of eBay, and I'm excited because this is actually a book that I was like, I really wanted it, even though your girl was like, I'm listening to it on audio. I don't care. I wanted it in a book form. So I got a really great deal for this book, and I was like, oh, I'm excited. And it just came today. So, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, it's a little dirty from the cover, but nothing I can't clean. But here you go. Lady Midnight. And apparently it used to belong to a public library. So actually it's in great condition then. Because it actually is in good condition. It's not too bad. It's not as bad as it could be. Trying to see here. Yeah, it's a little dirty, but not too bad. Nothing I can't clean. The cover has this plastic. I'm going to clean that off. But yeah, this is a great hardback bound The hardback bounds usually run pretty pricey, and it being this big, yeah, it probably cost a mint, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I got this for under $5, and I was like, yeah, I want this. I am planning on ordering the other 3 to the series. There are a total of like 9 books in this whole entire the Mortal Instrument Sandra Clare trilogy. Not even a trilogy, because trilogies are like 3 books usually, but this series of books. So I'm really looking forward. Again, I am listening to this book on Audible, but I actually do want to read it. And I was like, yay! I'm planning on ordering the other 2 that go to this series. If I can find them in the thrift store, I would be grateful, but if not, I'm fine with that. I will take them as they come. Alright, YouTube, thank you so much for following me and watching me on my little unhaul of thrift books. If you guys are interested in looking at books and looking for used books, I always recommend looking on eBay. They have great deals on used books. I just like to read the descriptions, and I also like to get local, which means in the United States. I read the description so that way I know what I'm getting, because some books, this was actually from a charity. When I purchased the book, it was going to charity. So even though it is from Discover Books, so the purchase actually went to a charity. So that's even greater, because you know that they're going to sell books that are more on a more better quality side. Even though if you ask questions, some of them will not tell you that they're not sure of the how do you say, the, not the quality, but of the God, I can't think today. I just can't. My mind is like blown. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Anyway, if you're looking for used books, I recommend eBay. Check out your local thrift stores, Goodwills, Salvation Armies, and see what you can find there. Know the name of the author that you are looking for, and the odds are you might be wishing on a star, but you might get that wish. And like I did today when I found Sandra Clare today. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little thrift haul of books, and please continue to watch my channel, and thank you so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And again, if you have any comments regarding anything on my channel, please feel free to leave your comments down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And don't forget to hit that bell for notifications, so that way you know when I upload a new video every time. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and please excuse the fact that I was blah 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 blah, because I don't know what's wrong with me. I have no idea. Alright, thank you guys. Bye.